What's going on, everybody? I'm back with another video for my Omi homies. In this video, I'll be talking about the recent Omi price action, news in the overall crypto market, and what the MGM and James Bond deal suggests for the future of VeVe. So stick around, there's a lot to talk about. If you like the content, make sure you smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. Now, let's get into it. So before I begin, I'd like to say that I'm at around 840 subscribers, and my goal was to get 1,000 in 1 year. It's been 2 months, so I want to thank everyone who's subbed to the channel. I hope you enjoy the content, and if you enjoy content like this, consider subscribing, helping me reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers. I've also created a brand new Twitter handle for the channel. It's linked in the description below. As always, there's a lot to discuss, so let's start talking about the price action. So we're seeing some consolidation in the 0.005 range at the time of this recording, sitting at 0.0052, down almost 0.5% in the last 24 hours. This despite the fact that the overall crypto market is green. Bitcoin up almost 2%, Ethereum up almost 2%, Cardano up almost 10%, we'll get into why later. XRP, Solana up 2%, but Ecomi is chilling in the low 0.005 range, and that's fine with me because a little consolidation after a run-up of nearly 100% is a good thing. The longer we stay in this range, the stronger the support that we'll have at this level. I've said before that this 0.005 range is looking to be the new 0.003. The resistance that we've seen here a number of times has now turned into support. So barring something crazy or extreme, we may never see these prices again. So congratulations to anyone who loaded up during that lengthy consolidation period. And during that consolidation period, a lot of Omi holders were getting frustrated and losing confidence in the project. They were seeing a lot of other altcoins run up while Omi was staying in that 0.003 level. And it's really a lesson that we should always be guided by fundamentals. During that time, my confidence in the project only grew because I saw all the developments coming and all the catalysts that would be coming. It's nice to see a price running up, but it's important to keep a long-term mindset. I do believe in the next few months that we could potentially see a parabolic rise with all the catalysts that are coming along with the mutable migration, the MTL conversion, and the VeVe-verse, amongst other things. But I would much prefer a slow and steady rise. This way we can build out strong levels of support along the way. This way people can accumulate more as they go and not feel that sense of FOMO as a price runs up and you're looking to fill out your position. And also because I feel like the bigger the pump, the bigger the chance of a dump. And then that might shake out weak hands and cause people to lose confidence in the project. So I would much prefer this slow and steady rise, some consolidation periods throughout the run-up. Keep in mind that Ecomi is the cryptocurrency with the biggest gains in the year 2021 so far year to date, with an increase of over 15,000% so far. It's trailed by Gala, Axie Infinity, Telcoin, Solana, Phantom, and Polygon, but standing atop all of them is Omi. And while we did have that long period of consolidation earlier in the year, we are now poised for a second run. Now today I want to talk about the MGM deal with James Bond and some possible implications. But before I get into that, I want to cover some overall crypto news. We got some more China FUD this week. After the Evergrande drama, China once again banned the trading of cryptocurrencies. And if you're new to crypto, this should not scare you. This is something that happens at least 2 or 3 times a year. In fact, crypto has recovered from China's FUD over a dozen times in the last 12 years. Since 2009, China and Hong Kong have banned or otherwise caused FUD in the crypto space on 19 separate occasions and counting. China banned virtual currencies for the first time in 2009, while the first Bitcoin-specific ban hit in 2013. In 2014, there were a couple of fake ban threats. In March of 2014, a fake news story was published claiming that China's central bank planned to stop all Bitcoin transactions in the country. It turned out to be nonsense. At roughly the same time, a China-based crypto exchange said it would close its doors amid threats from regulators to ban exchanges. A combination of both these incidents may have been responsible for Bitcoin's fall from $709 to as low as $346. In 2016, a Chinese exchange hack briefly tanked prices. In 2017, China dropped crypto-related bans twice in a single month. Then in 2018, there were media reports about crackdowns in crypto mining in China, which caused Bitcoin to drop more than 65%. This didn't last long, as the price was back at more than $11,000 by the end of the month. The FUD raged on in 2019, as it was revealed that the government body was considering banning mining in the country again. Then the meltdown post-COVID-19 was believed to have been largely caused by Chinese miners liquidating their holdings. Hong Kong's government announced plans to ban retail crypto trading as part of its efforts to crack down on money laundering in November of 2020. Of course, most recently, over the last 6 months, there have been a number of stories coming out of China. There was a bona fide mining ban leading to a still ongoing mass exodus of miners from the country. And that brings us to today, when once again, the PBOC has declared that all cryptocurrency transactions in China are illegal. So what does this history teach us? It teaches us that China will continue to ban the already banned crypto, and we should take advantage of the volatility that they create. There are too many good things happening in the space. Crypto is the fastest growing technology in the history of mankind, and there are so many catalysts that are going to push so many projects in the years to come. Today starts the Cardano Summit. We'll see what news they bring out about their platform. But back to Ecomi and back to VeVe and back to Bond. Anytime VeVe is able to acquire an iconic character like James Bond, it just gives me more conviction and just bolsters their position in the space that much more. With this new acquisition, fans will be able to purchase collectibles inspired by the new film, including a glider and Safrin's mask, exclusively through the VeVe app. But perhaps more importantly is the fact that VeVe is partnering with the leading entertainment company, MGM. And keep in mind that MGM, which was recently bought out by Amazon, owns the rights to many huge TV and movie franchises. These include Rocky, The Pink Panther, The Silence of the Lambs, RoboCop, and many more. So is this the beginning of a bigger relationship with MGM? I would think so. And will we be seeing more iconic TV and film characters introduced to the VeVe community? Again, I would think so. And there are so many out there. Of course, there's Star Wars, one of the biggest of them all. But then there are also characters like Indiana Jones. And imagine if they added and introduced horror franchise characters like Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, like Pennywise, like Chucky, characters like Michael Myers and Jason Voorhees and Freddy Krueger. These would be big not because of the characters themselves, but because of the new fandoms that they'd be tapping into. So when we got Marvel, we got the whole Marvel fandom along with it. They've tapped into comic book collectors. With something like Star Trek, they're tapping into people who like sci-fi. So with every new niche and fandom, you're broadening the audience of the people that will eventually connect and enter the space. And so eventually VeVe will have something for everyone, and that's when it's going to be a real, giant of a company, when it has anime, when it has horror characters, when it has wrestling. Also, when they start to roll out their NFL and their MLB NFTs, this is going to tap into the whole sports community, right? So this is why I've always been super bullish on VeVe. It's because of their ability to attract the IP and the licensing. And the more licenses they acquire, the stronger they get and the more appealing they get to potential licensors. And the sick thing about it is there doesn't seem to be any competition in the space. There's really no other company that's going after all of these brands in the NFT space. And the other really mind-blowing thing is that we're so young in the space that these have very limited use cases right now, right? So when we do have that metaverse rolled out, when VeVeverse comes along, when the augmented reality features are really able to be used with AR glasses and integrated fully into social media, that's when you're going to start to see the full power and effects of a company like VeVe. And imagine what some of these characters will look like in AR. Imagine horror characters, like Michael Myers coming at you in AR. It's going to be pretty sick, and I think that people will find value in it and value in collecting a lot of these. What I really want to know is what characters you guys want to see in the future in the VeVe app. Maybe you'll want to see Tony Montana, maybe some Breaking Bad, or how about a little He-Man for people who grew up like me in the 80s, along with some Rambo? Or how cool would it be if we got Game of Thrones, Jon Snow up in the VeVe app? Let me know in the comments what characters you want to see, what brands you want to see in VeVe. As always, if you like the content, consider subscribing to the channel. Help me get to 1,000 subs. Smash the like button. It helps get this video out to more viewers. I hope you all enjoy your weekend. As always, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay safe.